what's happening? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click on to be notified of every time I post, because y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's hitting on. Y'all know I post frequently. All right, y'all already know what we doing. We're finna do our big one. Make sure y'all jump, skip, hop, leap, do the my daggy into this video. Link is down in the description box below. Y'all know what it is. Go over there, because I made legit 3 to 4 videos last night. Like, baby, the downfall of Fly 9. I did my clean sweeps. And I did like 2 other videos that I can't remember off the top of my head. And I got one more to do after I get done doing all 4 of these videos I'm going to get y'all today. Or tonight, whatever time it is where y'all at. Yeah, so make sure y'all go over there if y'all want to check out more content and more raw, like uncut, unfiltered content. Because I feel like over there, I really be going a little wild. Like, no shade. The people in my membership can definitely tell y'all, like, your girl be over there really talking her talk. All right, but without further ado, let's get into the video. So let me start off with saying that I didn't know what I was talking about. Dolly absolutely made the cut when it came to the new girls. She absolutely did. Bad Dolly, I guess because she beat down 3 to 4 people at a time, they said Dolly needs to be on here. Dolly earned her spot. She earned it. Of course, Ivory got on here. I did not want Ivory on here. I was saying that they was not going to put Ivory on here. But hey, I guess they want the ultimate smackdown to happen, you know, obviously. I get it why the girls, like, transfer over to Zeus because it's a bigger bag. But I'm like, dang. Y'all don't say no to none of those TV girls. Like, Ivory on Baddies, I only can imagine who is about to get the beat down. Like, honestly, I'm a little nervous for these people, honestly. I just am. I'm very nervous for them. Now, the other girls don't know who none of these other girls are. I guess we'll see what they bring to the table more so as the auditions continue. But Bad Dolly and Ivory, okay, so somebody in the comments told me that Bad Dolly is from Pick a Side. And she was mopping them girls on Pick a Side too. So they bring in 2 people that can mop people down, and they most likely gonna have both of them get into it. Watch what I tell you. Those are my predictions, that both of them will end up getting into it. And please don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want our Now That's TV girlies to win. I do. I definitely want them to win. I want them to be amazing, to be great, to be able to go to these different networks. But 2, I don't want to start feeling like I'm watching the same show, because y'all regurgitating the same people. Like, Now That's TV regurgitates Ivory a lot. They regurgitate Naj a lot. You know, they always had a certain people that they gonna bring on every show. And girl, Zeus love LOVE perfection. Love to regurgitate they same 18 girls every time. Every time they love to regurgitate they same people. So I don't want to feel like as though I'm just watching the same show over and over. Like we, said before on this channel, the shows do have an aesthetic to them. So it's more like, yes, it's somewhere have the same foundation, but they do have some type of aesthetic to them, besides just them rumbling and tussling. So honestly, I'm not necessarily excited. I'm a little more nervous than anything, or a little scared actually, for the girls, because these 2 girls can throw down. And that's just another thing too. Like, okay, with Zeus, they do have Tasiki. Like, that's one of their star hitters. You know what I'm saying? They know, okay, Tasiki could take all y'all down. Like, let's just be honest. When it comes to fighting, Tasiki is the champ of that. Like, she is the big dog when it comes to that. I honestly, after I seen her take Diamond through there, I don't think a Ivory or a Bad Dolly could play with her. I don't. And I don't think they would try to. They know their skills, but they're not going for Tasiki. Okay. another thing is, I'm trying to see how they gonna do this, because in the past 2 seasons they have switched it up as far as how they do the girls. So, the season before, Baddies East, they did House A and House B. Then this time they had the special guest come in, which was very annoying. They had the special guests come in, and then, they had the replacements. They had, like, the original, like, girls they handpicked come, and then they had the replacement girls on the sideline, and they was taking away the replacements girls all the time. But it was like, we don't even know them. Like, how is they being up for elimination already, and they ain't even did anything? Every time we see them, they having a fight for their little spot, but it ain't like they fighting for, like, they are fighting for a reason, but they're not fighting for a reason. It's not really a reason. Like, they are truly going home. And them 20 episodes, after a while, I ain't gonna lie, it started to be redundant. Nobody cares anymore. The storylines don't be as amazing. So I'm just trying to figure out how they gonna bring all these girls in, and how they gonna keep them, and how they gonna do it this season, because I'm like, how y'all gonna do it? Like, no shade, how y'all gonna do it? Okay, so let's get to the returners. So the returners are people that we've already explained to them that we are tired of seeing. Honestly, Scotland is always there. Scotland never has to do too much. Roly Poly is there, and the picture that they used of her, she looks a mess. Okay, Biggie, of course. Tasiki was saying that she allegedly wasn't coming back, and next time she get into it with somebody, they gonna have to pay her $1 million. Girl, like, calm down. They brought Anna back, who gets on my nerves. Jayla, and I love Jayla, but in a sense too, I feel like Jayla is too mature for the show. Like, Jayla can throw down, but I feel like she's just way too mature. They brought Diamond back. They were bullied, in my opinion, to bring her back, because I promise you they was not going to bring Diamond back until everybody and their daddy jumped on them and said that they need to bring Diamond back. And they brought Tinkerbella back. And to an extent, I do like Tinkerbella, but I feel like low-key, and it's very low, Tinkerbella is boring. Like, to be honest, she's very boring. No shade. All right, so let's get into the dynamics. Of course, Natalie's going to be with Rolly, Scotty, and Jayla. Them her people. Tasiki is going to be with Biggie, Anna, and that's going to be her people. Tinka, of course, is probably going to flock with Natalie and them. In my opinion, she's going to be with Scotty and them. And then Diamond, I believe, will be by herself. Tinka will talk to her every now and then. Anna will talk to her every now and then. Biggie will talk to her every now and then. But, of course, we know that these girls are super fake. So, they're going to be very much up under Tasiki most of the time. But, they'll talk to Diamond here and there. So, Diamond was on, I think, TikTok Live. And she did end up saying, like, she don't know if she's going because of her lip situation. And because of her lip, she's not sure if she wants to go to the Midwest, because they're supposed to be filming very soon, and she want to be cautious about her lip not busting back open. And her and Rolly are currently into it. Rolly said that she was a troll, and that's why she didn't get a chain. I'm like, girl, go get your arms done. Like, shut up. Rolly irritates me down and bad. She's so annoying. And yes, I'm glad Diamond is being cautious. I see that the character, what? Y'all know that TikTok, they be like, but the parasites. That's what Diamond give me when she go into her character. But the parasites. That's everything. Every time I think of this character that she made up, I'm like, but the parasites told her to do it. So I don't know how she's gonna be, just because they're finna start back filming very soon and they just got done with the reunion. I'm like, how is she gonna do what she needs to do? I don't know. I'm just kind of worried about Diamond in a sense. And, to an extent, she does have these people there where they can kick her off or they will. And, obviously Natalie and them can really care less for her. So I'm sure when it comes to the most highest paid on the show, Natalie and Rolly, they don't necessarily care for her. And if Diamond's not fighting, she's not doing anything, they probably will, make her pack it up and go on about her business. And her and Fuson was talking, and he had told her, and DJ Sky, and one of them was like, be injury reserved, and she was like, they were on there fighting too, but not really, not like that. I mean, Anna was fighting, but not for real. I don't want to fight, like, be for real. She wasn't fighting for real, and them securities be having Anna back more than anybody else. It really more than Allie's, in my opinion. But yes, I do understand Diamond being cautious. They are going to make her and Tasiki talk it out. Very much so, of course. We know that, they're going to make them talk it out and all this, all that. And then they're going to make her and Natalie talk it out as well. So that's going to be a part of the season. Let's get into the people that's not here. So Meat Man did not return. I was very, very happy that I did not see Meat Man on the list, because Meat Man brought nothing and don't need to come back at all. And from what they said, allegedly behind the scenes, Meat Man was doing a whole bunch of complaining, and they said, absolutely not, we will not deal with her again, which I understand. I wouldn't want to deal with all that either from a grown woman. Meat Man not on here. Mariah is not on the list, y'all. Mariah was saying that she was going to bow out gracefully, and, after the water got thrown on her and the reunion thing, she was in Watts getting her cigarettes allegedly, all this, all that. I think Mariah just was like, listen, it has definitely taken a toll on my mental health. She saved that last check, and she saved her check from doing the auditions, and Mariah, and then too, she got snuck at the auditions as well. So I just think Mariah was over it, and I'm proud of Mariah. She need to know when to get on, because they definitely be making a fool of her. Okay, very much so. So I'm glad she left as well. Who else? Callie is not here, but this one, I'm really tired of the Chrisean and Blueface family member combo. I am so sick of it, because Callie came, didn't really give us none. Now they have Jaden Alexis coming. For what? Is she gonna sing I'm a bad little and I'm built like a Barbie, hips, lips? I don't want to hear it. That was like a year or two ago song. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't care what Blueface has going on. I don't care. Why did y'all pick her to come on here is the question. Okay, so Callie's not here. I guess they was like, no, you didn't do enough, so you're not on there. They gave Meat Man a chain. Oh, Diamond didn't do enough, but Diamond coming back for another season. That's crazy. And I'm sure they'll end up giving Diamond a chain when she gets back. I'm sure they will start off with a chain situation. Okay, what else? Who else did not come back? I'm trying to see. It's no Dia, no Slim. They did not have them returning either. Wow, they just do not care. So they didn't have Dia or Slim. Dia, I understand, because I was so tired of her speeches. Oh, I'm so real. I'm just too real for this and that. Blah, 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 blah. And Slim following up behind everybody. I was sick of them. So I'm glad that they're not returning. Not glad, but I understand why they did not bring them back. So awesome that we don't have them. I see they did not bring Asian Doll back either. As much as Natalie loves her some Asian Doll, she loves to be in Asian Doll's face. They did not bring Asian Doll back, and I didn't feel like they needed to. Asian Doll was neither here nor there for me when it came to her appearance on Baddies. And it's no Sapphire up here. That's crazy work. I think they noticed that she was so boring, and they said absolutely not. But I'm glad, they pinching them off. A little bit go a long way. They starting to go and get rid of the ones who was boring or, just lackluster. Like I said, I don't see Sapphire up here, so I'm very happy about that. Now if we could just go and get rid of Scotland, Rolly, Biggie, really just all the returners. Except for Diamond and Tinka, that'd be great. Because I can just go with a whole new cast, to be honest. But yes, I think that's hilarious that they do not have her on there. Okay, so let's move into the new celebrity cast. So like I said, Jaden, I think I call her Alexis, but y'all know who I was talking about. So Jaden is coming and Akbar. So Akbar already said that she really don't know how to tussle. So I definitely want to see what this is going to give. Why they picked Akbar out of all people is a question mark to me. I don't know why they picked Akbar. I know they have Tommy coming like for a special appearance, but I don't care about Akbar and Tommy. Like, no shade. And I don't care about Jada and Alexis. I don't. Like, why do y'all keep giving Blueface people a platform? Like, she's the most boring out of all the Blueface people. She's very boring. She's very private. She stay to herself. She don't really care to be in the drama or do the drama. So, y'all really not finna get nothing out of her, to be honest. And Akbar, I do feel like y'all gonna get something out of her. Maybe her and Rolly might get into it, her and Tommy, but I'm trying to figure out what made us do Akbar. I really want to know. They also said special appearance from Slim. Now, I don't know. I know Slim was on one of the seasons before I had started watching. And her and Rolly used to be cool. And now they beefing. Like, and I know she's been very thirsty to get back on. So, you know, her storyline with Rolly, she can get that check. She wants that check. And I get it. Like, she probably blew that first check or the check wasn't all that. But now Zeuston came up on some money. So she like, I gotta get that. I gotta get my check. So she's here for her check. And like I said, it's just a special appearance. They probably gonna have her in and out. Now, the special appearance that I'm really excited about is, y'all know who, Miss Chrisean. Now, obviously, Chrisean is coming on here because she needs the money. You know, life has not been that amazing for her ever since she stopped dealing with Zeus. I would never say it really was amazing for her, even while dealing with them. But she had money in her pocket while she was dealing with them. I will say that. So, of course, she's coming back because, honestly, she needs the money. And, of course, they love the clout of Chrisean. Like, they love the clout that she brings. And they know the ratings are going to be sky high to get her and Tulsi K in the same room. Now, these are just my predictions. To me, when it comes to Chrisean, Tasiki cannot handle her temper when it comes to Chrisean. Y'all know Tasiki is a very, like, cool, laid back, very, like, logical person. But I believe in the times I've seen her when Chrisean was around, from the Blueface show to the beginning of Baddies East, she would always lose it on Chrisean. Like, her temper when it comes to Chrisean is just neither here nor there. She don't mind going into the Hulk when it comes to Chrisean. And honestly, I'm excited to see it. No shade. I'm excited for them to talk about everything that Chrisean has accused her of. And let me add that too. I do think Chrisean is going to come in there and say something to Diamond, because, you know, Diamond said something about that baby. And as we know, Chrisean don't play about that baby. So I think when it comes to that baby, she's going to rock out behind her child. Her and Jayla might end up talking as well, because they were friends, I think, on Baddies South or something. I don't remember. But they were cool because it was Slim and Rolly against Jayla and Chrisean. So I think she's going to end up coming in, talking to Jayla, just them catching up. And then they're going to have this big blowout with her and Tasiki. And then she might try to get into it with Diamond, because Diamond talked about her child. So I'm excited. Are y'all excited? Like, okay, hold on. I am excited. But at the same time, like I said, I'm really nervous for the girls. I'm kind of scared because Ivory's coming. And this is either going to sit Ivory down. She going to be real calm on this show. or she coming in how she did on Young and Reckless. But the difference between those shows, most of the girls can tussle too. Most of the girls, like Jayla, I would say Rolly can tussle too. Like Rolly, Jayla, Tasiki, Tinka here and there, Diamond here and there, but Jayla can throw down. Anna, not. Y'all know how I feel about Anna. Biggie, y'all know how I feel. Scotty, we know she can't fight. But like Rolly, Jayla, DTB, Tinka, Tasiki, which I don't believe that she'll try to have a problem with Tasiki or Natalie. I don't believe that. But I don't know. To me, Ivory might be getting into it with them new girls. And I gotta see what they did at the auditions for me to be like, oh, they probably got a chance. But we gonna see. I am nervous. They filmed for like a month. So I'm just trying to see how Ivory finna come in and what she gonna do. For real, like. Trying to see. I'm a little nervous for the girls. I got Bad Dolly. I don't know, cause I didn't know her from Pick a Side. I just know her from what I seen off the auditions, and she was doing her thing. Okay, she was taking them girls through there. So she might be a little issue. She might. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous about this season because they do have. From what I see with Dolly and what I know with Ivory, they have heavy hitters. And these is people who get in the paint and really do that thing. And you have these girls who get in these little cat fights. And mind you, Ivory and them go round for round. They're not going one round. That 5 seconds? That 5 seconds thing, they're going to have to get used to that 5 seconds. They're gonna have to get used to that 5 seconds because unless they don't care for them, they are not finna let them get in the paint like that. Oh, you know what? Also, they didn't bring none of the replacements back. J.O. spoke out on it. She felt some type of way. But are you surprised they snubbed y'all? I'm not surprised they snubbed them. At all. At all. I mean, it's gonna be really the same when it comes to the audition picks. To be honest, whoever they probably gonna pick two, how they did with Diamond and Tinka, how they just kept them two. They didn't keep none of the other girls. They're probably gonna continue to do that. And then two, they probably want them to get along with the main girls. Even though Diamond did not get along with the main girls, Diamond still made the show with her antics and the parasites. So to me, they if it wasn't for the fans and the people who actually watch the show telling them to bring Diamond back, they wouldn't have brought her back. It would have just been Tinka. And they would have found somebody else to put there too. But because everybody was like, no, Diamond deserves to be here. Diamond made y'all go viral. Diamond did her job. That's the only reason why they brought Diamond back, in my opinion. Because they could care less. And now that she see, hey, they really don't care about me like that, she knows how to move this time around. And I'm sure the parasites will not be talking to her like that this season around. I'm sure she's going to do it, though. Like, girl, be for real. All that money and y'all there for a month, you going to do injury reserve, but you just going to make sure you protect yourself. You going to let all the other girls do they stuff. That's what you're going to do. She might end up leaving early or something like that. But, girl, you going to get out there and you going to do your job. One thing about Diamond, she's going to do her job. But who's going to overly do their job, and I'm telling y'all this now, is Ivory. As y'all know, Ivory is Employee of the Year when it comes to Now That's TV. Baby, let me tell you something. Y'all better know the tornado is coming. And when I say, if she has to dog walk every, how many of y'all is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? The 8 of y'all? I mean 7. The 7 of y'all, she will. if she has to park all 7 of y'all, I'm talking about audition pics, she is going to park them. I don't know what none of their hands look like so far. We're going to see what their hands are given. But when I tell you that she is going to make sure she go on there swinging. But I hope with the opportunity, not only does she fight, but Ivory shows her personality. Like, she cracks jokes and stuff like that too. Hopefully, it's not just giving. First, let me say this. First of all, please don't go on there on the Dead Homies. On my soul. Please don't bring that over there. It's not gonna register. I don't feel like it's gonna transfer. Because it's gonna be like, oh my God, like these some pretty bougie girls, and they brought this hood right over here. So hopefully she don't go over there like, because even when she said on Young and Reckless, it don't sound right, because that's not the aesthetic of the show. It looked like you're not supposed to be there. But let me get back to the replacements. J.O. called it out. J.O. was like, excuse me, dang, they didn't bring none of us back, like da-da this, da-da that. And I'm like, but are you surprised that they didn't bring none of y'all back? I'm not surprised, because the way they was like throwing y'all off, it's kind of like they just put y'all in there at random times. And then by the time y'all truly got in the house, the season was over. Like, just for real. By the time y'all really got in the house, it was over with, it was done, the season was wrapped. So I honestly, when they did go out their way and get the audition pics, they had already knew that y'all was just gonna be something to do and throw y'all in there, because they be saying, oh, y'all don't ever pick people from the audition. But now, see, they trying to do more like, oh, okay, we picking them. And they are picking them, but they ain't giving them no camera time from what we see so far. They don't get them a lot of them camera time enough for us to enjoy them. They want to show us they same girls every time, they same ones. And then, they going to sprinkle in the other ones. But I'm excited. I want to see who going to be in the house. Because, of course, we know the main girl's going to be in the house. The celebrity cast going to be in the house. But is the audition pics going to be in the house, too? How they going to do that? I wonder. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. I'm tired of rambling about it. Honestly, we just going to see it when we see it. We have more shows to go, so we'll get to it when we get to it. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.